Our daughter was really struggling in school. We had gotten to tears every night, multiple hours, and it was just such a struggle.
Her mom and I would take turns helping her through the homework, and sometimes we get to a point where we as adults just got frustrated and had to kind of switch out.
She got to the point where she hated school, hated doing work. The grades were suffering. We could see it in her eyes when we were doing homework. You'd see her, and we called it turning off her brain, where she would just stop. Her eyes would go dead, and she would just sit there and cry at you until you pretty much either did the homework for her or you gave up. And all of a sudden, we got 3 detentions within 2 weeks. And we're like, what is going on? We didn't realize that the homework struggles that we were having would be tied to an attention problem at school. That was really the eye-opener.
That's when we started looking into the counselors. We started talking with her teachers more and her school more.
They told us we were putting too much pressure on her. So we backed way off, and that worked for a little while. We had a year where we got mediocre grades, but we made it through without exploding our family. And then it started to slide again because the work got harder and she just couldn't handle it. And then the tears would come again when we would try to help. I don't know was the answer to almost everything. What's your favorite color? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. How many toes do you have? I don't know. Second counselor talked to us for a little while and then said, you know what? This is just the way she is, and you're just going to have to accept that. And we said, no, this is not how you live your life, and this is not going to be good for her as we go on.
When we heard about Amen Clinics, we looked at the website and we liked what we saw.
This is fact-based science. They're going to take an image of her brain and then use that with all of our information and our history to give us a diagnosis and a direction that we can go. This is amazing.
When I saw the brain scan for the first time, I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. He was able to correlate what he was seeing on the scans to the behaviors that we were seeing.
We were expecting something like ADD, like a whole bunch of medicine. And they took one look at us and said, you know what, we're gonna try some vitamins first. We've done nothing except change our lifestyle with vitamins, diet, and more exercise. And we have seen amazing results. We went from D's in school to B's. We went from crying, angry almost every night to studying on our own and doing great at it. If your child is having problems focusing, and you in your heart, you know there's something more there, trust that instinct and have that double checked, because it worked for us. We were told so many times that, oh, this is no big thing, don't worry about it. And we could have helped our daughter years earlier than we did.